Thanks very much for meeting with us and taking time out.
Oh, brilliant. No,
really
no problem.
Busy schedule, Marina. It's really great to meet you. Can I start with the obvious question, which is what is the connection between the glamorous, internationally well-known style and the distinctly unsexy world of caravanning?
Well, you know, I'm a working class girl from North London, so and I actually don't lead a very glamorous lifestyle. I'm really normal, and I must admit I did do the Hollywood thing when I first went to Hollywood and did all the parties and the clubs and all that. But I'm old now.
But so, you look glamorous.
Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. I'll take it. Thank you. But no, this is part of my childhood. You know, a lot of my friends had caravans. In fact, my friend Julie, who I went to school with and I met up with last year, and I hadn't seen her since she left school at 15 because she left early. She still has a caravan, and she goes to rock concerts, you know, to festivals in the caravan. So, you know, this is something that working class people do.
Absolutely. Did you ever actually have a caravan as a kid?
A friend of mine had a caravan, yes, and I think I did it one time, yeah.
Right. If you could have a caravan holiday anywhere on the planet, anywhere in the world, where would you choose?
Oh, goodness, anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world.
Well, New Zealand, because I haven't been there, and apparently it's gorgeous. And I suppose a caravan holiday would be perfect there because you want to go around and see everything, and some of the places are quite remote.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm told it's beautiful. I've been to Australia, but I haven't been to New Zealand, so I think it would be New Zealand.
Right, lovely.
Because they speak English as well, sort of.
Kind of, yeah. And if you could pick anyone from now or history to be your companions on that trip, who would you pick?
Oh, okay, let me think. It would probably be anyone in history.
Anyone in history, and any number of people you wish. So you're not just restricted to.
Okay. Well, I'm a big royal fan, so I'd like to hang out with the Queen for a bit, just to have a chat. And I would actually, because I'd like to talk to her and see what she's really like. I know this is going to sound really weird.
It's okay.
Georgie Best.
That's not weird. That's very good round here in Manchester.
I know, because I'm old enough to have seen him play, and I think he probably was the best player I've ever seen. And he's gorgeous. So he was gorgeous. Yeah. So he kind of ticks both boxes.
Absolutely. It'd be good fun, I would think.
He would be good fun, except I'd have to kind of lock up the booze. Yeah. But apart from that.
Are there, moving away from caravanning, are there any projects you've got in the pipeline at the moment that you can share with me?
Well, there is one movie that I may possibly be doing when I get back, but I'm a bit superstitious, so I tend not to, being of Greek descent, I'm very superstitious, so I don't talk about things until the contract's actually signed, so I don't want to jinx it. But so keep eyes open, and you know.
We will.
Star Trek fans Star Trek fans usually know more about what I'm doing than I do. So when I am actually doing something, they're really good at getting the word out.
Right. Lovely. We'll keep an eye out for that. Which other actors, recent or historical, do you admire the most and why?
Okay, my two favourite actresses from the past are Betty Davis and Greta Garbo. And my favourite I have favourite actresses. It's really weird. They're not really favourite actors, but my favourite actresses at the moment are Meryl Streep and Cate Blanchett.
Talented.
Yeah. Or I have to say, when I grow up, I want to be Judi Dench or Maggie Smith.
Fantastic.
I do. That's what I want to be. So that's why I'm not going to have any plastic surgery. So that when my face falls off, I can play those roles. Yes.
In part.
Yes.
Lovely. Do you think one of the key aspects of the success of Star Trek: The Next Generation was the obvious chemistry between the cast?
I do, actually, because I remember having a conversation with our producer. We were sitting in the lounge at Los Angeles Airport, flying over to England for one of our premieres, and he was saying something about Deep Space Nine, and I said, yeah, but it's just not the same. And he said, well, I suppose you're going to say it's the chemistry between the cast. And I said, well, when you think about it, it's the same writers, it's the same producers, it's the same directors. What's the difference? It's the cast. And it's because we really, really, from day one, hit it off amazingly well. I remember on the first day of filming thinking we were all going to get fired because we were just having too much fun and just laughing too much and holding up production.
So I mean, it really did come across as a viewer, I must say. That's why I asked the question, really. But do you think it was just one of those things that happened, or did it evolve more than you were saying?
No. I think it was just like that chemistry. It was almost like, you know, love at first sight for all of us. No, that's not true. Michael Dorn didn't come onto the show right at the beginning. He got cast about a month in, and I never saw him without his, you know, turtle head on. And because he's kind of one of those actors who's kind of a bit in character, you know, when he's acting, I thought he was terribly surly and unfriendly, and he thought I was a real, you know, I won't say the word on camera, but he didn't like me very much, and so we didn't get along at all in the first season. And then my brother was coming to visit me in the summer, and he plays tennis, so I knew Michael played tennis, so I said, you know, would you play tennis with my brother while he's here? So he did, and then they came over to mine for dinner after they played tennis, and I was cooking. I love cooking, so I was cooking them dinner and being all nice and friendly, and you know, and Michael was looking at me sort of, who are you and what have you done with Marina, you know. But ever since then we've been best friends, so but it was interesting that because he thought I was a snooty Englishwoman and I thought he was a surly Klingon.
How do you do? Levi Burton once described you as the glue that held them together.
I know.
How do you feel about that?
You know, he put that in my Christmas card the first season of the show, and I was so touched. I think it was basically because I'm a bit of a mother hen.
Right.
So where we used to have lunch in the what they call the Paramount Commissary, you used to have to make a reservation. So in the morning I'd be going around, well, who's having lunch today? You know, and I'd make the reservation, and I would cook things and bring them into work and make sure my boys were fed. And so yeah, I mean, I thought it was the biggest compliment he could have given me.
Oh, another one. Do you watch Strictly Come Dancing when you were?
I do. Well, we have. Do you know? I've been trying to get on. You know, we call it Dancing with the Stars in America. I've been trying to get on Dancing with the Stars for the last 3 years. In fact, last year, my fans did a campaign, and they created a web page where they basically directed people where to go and vote for who they wanted on the show. And I think I got 150,000 hits.
Wow.
I know. And they still didn't ask me, so I don't know what I've got to do to get on any of those dancing shows, but I would rather do Strictly. I would rather do Strictly because I want any excuse to come home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, we'll start a campaign over here.
Start a campaign over here to get me on Strictly.
Started already, you see.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. Well, also understand you want to be on Doctor Who.
I want to be on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I would love to. I'm really upset with Alex Kingston right now because I wanted that part, although I didn't know about it. Yes, agent's fired. No, I didn't know about the part. The next thing I know, I'm watching Alex Kingston on the telly. But yeah, I'd love to be on me. I grew up with Doctor Who.
Well, we all did. I mean, would you rather be a villain or one of the more sort of...
No, I'd be a villain.
You'd rather be a... Yeah. They're better roles.
Yeah, in fact, I have to say, Deanna Troi was the only nice character I've ever played.
Really?
Yeah. I know, I'm usually the bad girl or the evil person, or or the slapper.
The slapper apart, I'm usually told that the great roles to play.
Deanna was so nice. It was actually the challenge for 7 years and 4 films playing Deanna was actually to keep Marina out of her.
It.
Yeah.
Face of the Enemy, though, wasn't always
no, but that was right.
It's a great
because I was a Romulan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you did that really well.
Thank you.
Finally, do you have any caravan trips planned?
I do now, actually. I do. My Nikki's getting me sorted.
Is she?
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
woman.
Well, my husband wants us to live in a caravan.
Does he?
Because we live in earthquake country, you see, and he says if we're living in a caravan or an RV, as he calls them, we'll just roll with the earthquakes.
Well, yes.
And if the city falls about our ears, we still have somewhere to live.
You'll have to get him to say caravan trip. It sounds more classy, I think, than
Than
trailer
RVing.
trip. Or trailer trip sounds.
Yeah. Well, no, trailers in trailer parks in LA
Yeah.
or in America
Yeah.
are the the mobile.
Well, statics.
You call them statics.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what trailer parks are in America. They call it RVing when you're travelling around. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Lovely to meet
Thanks,
you.
and you too.